icon so you'll be notified every time I upload, and comment down below your thoughts about it. Don't forget to enjoy.
Yeah, it's been good. I think the work that we did, um, I just started applying for new jobs. You know, the work that we did around me. So we did some work around me. So I applied for a couple of jobs, and I've been applying for another job this evening. I've just decided to just get a different job that pays better. So I've done that. Oh, you know, it's a bit of a ball ache having to do all the donkey work applying for jobs, but yeah, it's been okay. I didn't do it before. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it actually. I'm not frightened right now. I'm not frightened. Yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah, yeah. I've um I've been thinking about I've had quite a lot of physical pain in my hip and sciatic nerve pain, and I've been thinking about any memories that might be kind of relevant that are related to, because I've looked in some of the books that I've got, the Ines Segal book and the Louise Hay book, and it says that sciatica is about stability, moving forward, and finances. And we talked last week about um, what it might mean because it's on the left side. It might not necessarily be about a woman, or it might be about my vulnerability or something like that. Yeah, and I remember there was a point I worked in an addiction treatment center, and the friend of mine that I talked to you about, Jessica, that committed suicide. My health deteriorated, and I got fibromyalgia, all these middle ear problems. I couldn't walk. I'd fall over. I'd be sick, and I had to leave on the grounds of ill health this treatment facility. And yeah, pretty quickly, yeah. And I had to go on to state benefits, so I was quite frightened to do that because I was used to working, and so that was a really difficult time. Um, and I thought, well, maybe that's got something to do with it. Um, it's one of Robert's Facebook Live things about physical pain as well, and some of the things he said. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was about projection and other things. And I thought, well, maybe this isn't about a memory. Maybe it's just about my fear of moving forward into getting a different job, and eventually, in the future, being like a life coach or something, and the instability of that. And then I No, she needed to be worked with, but she was just a friend. Yeah, she could have done with some recovery, but she was an alcoholic, and she. I was actually living in a Buddhist community and training to be a monk, and she came to learn meditation, and we just became friends, and I think she wanted more, but I was still interested in saving a relationship that was kind of going downhill at the moment at that time. Plus, Jessica, you could really see that there was other things going off, so that wasn't attractive to me. Uh, so I just wanted to be friends, but she was a teacher, um, and she had very serious depression, psychotic depression, and alcoholism. So although I don't feel anything, I know that that was a difficult time for me because I had to leave my job, and I had to apply for state benefits, and because I was bedridden a lot of the time. I remember having to meet this HR person, in Derby and talk it through, and I just remember having to apply for benefits and just that kind of instability, because they can sort of like say, no, we feel you're fit for work, and based on no evidence they can just say that. And that, so I remember that time being difficult. Yeah, I was very anxious, very frightened. I can't connect with anything strong though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I kind of I want to let go of it 100%, and yeah, and I don't know what it would be like without that either, because it's been so long. Um, I've been ill, but yeah, yeah. I so my health has improved since I've been doing faster EFT, and I've been doing a breathing technique called the Wim Hof method. You've heard of it? Yeah, you kind of hyperventilate and then hold your breath, and that produces adrenaline, opioids, all this kind of stuff. Um, and that's kind of kick-started me, and got rid of a lot of resistance time that I would sit in my head and just do in some kind of line plan. That's kind of been removed to a certain degree. Um, yeah, I can't remember what I was saying or what I meant. Yeah, so sorry. So they gave me some kind of personal independence payments to so I could just work 30 hours, and then the government would give me an amount of money, and then I don't I'm not going to get that anymore because my health, mental health, physical health, better. Um, and that it's only around £250 a month. That's about £8 a day. So I've just got to step it up a little bit. When you break it down, it's not that much. I've just got to find a different job. Um, but just losing that money has given me some fear. Um, I think it's about a 7, because I got a car and other things with that cash, and now I'm going to lose that. Um, so it's probably about a 7, but I also know that I am looking for a job, and I'm willing to do something about it, and it'll be okay. Well, maybe about an 8 or a 9, just on a visceral level. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very real. Well, it's kind of terrifying. It's it's quite high. I'd say it's probably about a 14 or a 15 at least. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I guess that would be resistance. My ability to just sit and watch Netflix, and some of that's physical pain as well. Like, I think, how the hell am I going to do like a 40-hour week when I get to 2 or 3 o'clock and I'm in physical pain and I need to rest, or um, it's a 10. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 I've definitely got that's definitely gone as of this month. So yeah. Um. Actually, yeah. Thank you. You just helped me to understand it now. So yeah, I am. I'm half thinking I should fight the decision, but there's an incongruency there, because there'd be some dishonesty. Yeah, there'd be some dishonesty there for me. Um. And um, there could be consequences. It's government money, blah blah blah. So That's a 10. That's a 10. Maybe the money. The money. I did deserve. Yeah, I did deserve it, but I don't deserve it now. Yeah. Hypocritical behavior. Let me think. Oh God, I don't know. Maybe that I support people that are like me, but somehow I'm able to hide it somehow. I don't know. I don't know. 5. Or maybe the hypocritical behavior is that I think I'm smart, but I don't do things that are very smart sometimes. I don't know. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I'd say I'd say that's like a 9 possibly. There's no danger at the moment, but the company that I work for, they're £1 million in debt, and they've just a load of people have just took redundancy, and kind of higher management have just took really big kind of uh, their salaries have been increased, which is like, hello, sinking ship. Everybody's just taking the last bit of cash before they kind of go. So everything in my fiber of being is just telling me to run. So yeah, I've been dishonest to a friend, but that's the only thing I can think of. But it's not that important. It's just that I used to be involved in 12-step recovery, and that was abstinent based. And I don't want to drink, but I can have one now. I don't enjoy it, so I don't bother. I've tried it, and it's like, I don't like it. Uh, but one of my friends that I meet regularly, I just don't talk to him about it because I know that it'll kind of rock his world, like, because he's got no frame of reference where somebody that was an addict can now be okay. So even though I've had like 3 or 4 glasses of wine in social situations and haven't enjoyed it, if I told him that, it would rock his world, I think. Yeah. Not a big deal. I'd give that like a 4. Say if I meet up with him once a week, I have to lie to him at least once a week. So I guess that's not great. But I can't think of anything else. Even if it's lying by omission, just kind of not saying, look, I don't believe that anymore, or physical pain. I don't feel like there is any support within sort of like, so in this country we've got the NHS, National Service, and that's free and you should be grateful for it. But the kind of the system, the structure of it, you don't actually get anything unless you're going to die or anything like that. Then it's great. They're good at that. They're good at saving lives. But so you go to see a physiotherapist and they just tell you to do some exercises. They don't lay a finger on you. So if you want any type of care, you have to pay for it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, they're incredible. They're great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great institution. It's a great institution. Brilliant, yeah. Yeah. No, sorry, that's bullshit. Sorry, my unexpressed anger is towards my mum and my sister. I keep tapping on it, Alana, but They're still the same. Oh, it's a. Can I swear? It doesn't help actually, so I won't. It's a 50. It's a 50. Yeah, it's not important to swear actually, but yeah, it's a 50. She says little things like, I don't know how you can carry on having a relationship with my mum after she did this, that, and the other. So I end up telling little white lies to my mum and my sister. Mm. Wow, this is interesting. Yeah. They're both as frustrating. Maybe my sister Marie is slightly higher. Yeah, it's just real frustration, uh, despair, hopelessness, sadness, pain. Yeah. Her despair, my despair, all the despair, her hopelessness, my hopelessness, all the hopelessness, her sadness, my sadness, all the sadness, her pain, my pain, all the pain, whatever it all means, whatever it represents, all the sensations, the colours, the images, the truth, programs, the memories that support it, the conflicts around it, from past lives, present lives, future lives, parallel lives, yeah. I thank them for working so hard, trying to keep me safe, the only way that they knew how. Just thank you. Safe to transform it to love, to happiness, to joy, to well-being, to health, and to lots of fun in every area of my life, in every part of my body. Let everything else go. I'm safe. No, I brought her though. Anxiety, fear, dread, insecurity. Okay. Her anxiety, my anxiety, all the anxiety. Her fear, my fear, all the fear. Her dread, my dread, all the dread. Her insecurity, my insecurity, all the insecurity. Whatever it means, whatever it represents, all the memories that support it, all the proofs that support it, all the experiences that support it, all the lack of recognition, all the lack of love, all the conflict around it. I thank them for working so hard to bring me the gift And once I get the gift, I can transform them. As long as I don't get the gift, they're going to keep coming back. Each time shouting a little bit louder, that's true. I choose to get the gift. I choose to learn what I need to learn. Keep it deep in my heart where it belongs. What is that? Peace. Peace. Okay, that's smart. That's a good idea. Yeah, great. Thank you. Mm. Sad, lonely, lost. She's so sad. I'm so sad. She's so lonely. I'm so lonely. She's so lost. I'm so lost. All the sad. All the lonely. All the lost. Whatever it means. Whatever it represents. All the lack of love. All the lack of recognition. All the conflicts. I thank them for working so hard to bring me the gifts. I choose now to get the gift. As I do. That's all. Peace. Step into Marie. Okay. Confusion. Okay. She's so confused. I'm so confused. All the confusion. What the heck is going on here? Let it go. We're changing programs. There's always confusion at first. Until the new program settles in. And the old programs that support the old programs will get rid of. Or replaced with new programs that support the new program. It's safe to ride through that confusion. And I'll have a good feeling. The what? Forgiveness. It's a foreign word in our family. Forgiveness. Unconditional love. Unconditional acceptance. Unconditional forgiveness. For myself and for everybody involved. I'm safe. Peace. Oh. Yeah, it's good though. Okay. All right. The word just popped into my head. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. See Marie on a stage inside my mind doing something that's meaningful to her and say, I forgive you, Marie. for not being the sister that I want you to be. I forgive you for doing the things that you do to me. You're doing the best you can with what you have inside of you. Might not be very good, but you can't give me something that you don't have. So I forgive you. And forgiving is giving back everything that I can't remember the rest of it. Never asked for, I never wanted, but you gave me anyway. So I'll return it to you. You can do with it whatever you want, just don't give it back to me, please. I forgive you. And by doing that, I'll forgive myself. For holding on for me for so damn long. I forgive you. And I set you free. By doing that, I set myself free. Free to love myself unconditionally. And as I love myself unconditionally, I can love others unconditionally. And I can allow them to love me unconditionally. Let everything else go. Peace. That was so weird. I went really lightheaded, like something actually like an entity kind of moved out of me. It was really weird. And then all this horrible stuff came from my stomach, and I thought I was gonna puke, but I didn't. It was just a big burp. Sorry. I don't know. I feel lighter, I guess. Yeah. In my heart. That would be green. Forward. Okay. Thank you for your help. All right. Bye. Thank you.
Don't forget, if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my newsletter. The address is right down below over there. Have a great week.